this is Jersey. You're watching The Garden State.
You're listening to The Garden State, the only New Jersey podcast that gives you all the news you need to hear this week. I am Josh Sobo.
I'm Josh Chomik.
And behind the camera, the man himself, the man with the cam,
James Parker.
Jimmy Parks. How are you guys this week?
Doing swell.
Jimmy, that was the most epic Jimmy Parks.
I think that I was made to be a voice actor, and I just never found my true calling until right now.
Yeah, I think you could do it.
You should do something with that, bro.
You have Jimmy, you have a gift.
Maybe we should start a podcast.
I think it wouldn't work out. It's kind of
You and Damiano should do a podcast together or something.
I don't think Damiano would do a podcast with me.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man. That candle smells really good.
It does smell delicious. Hey, what happened in your guys' lives this week? Anything cool? Do you guys do anything New Jersey related this week that is worth talking about?
Jimmy, you?
That's what I did this weekend.
I have to tell you guys.
Oh, it was President's Day.
It was President's Day, and on President's Day, I went to Costco and Union to get gas. I'm telling you, these gas prices, they're getting so crazy. What is with Union, New Jersey? The Costco there's a line of 50 cars at once. You'd think they were giving out the gas for free.
How long did you wait?
Well, I actually swindled my way into a lane that was moving quicker. I was probably still there for 10 minutes, though. So, but on that same note, do you guys know New Jersey gas prices went up 23 cents in the last month?
Yeah.
23 cents in the last month.
Dude, I'm paying like $70 to fill up my Jeep Liberty.
I don't think I'd pay $73 for a Jeep Liberty, let alone to fill up the tank on one.
It's really bad, bro. The last week when we filmed the podcast here, I had an awesome moment. I pulled up to the gas station and there was no one there for like 5 minutes. I didn't see another human being in sight. So I filled up my own gas.
I just love that this podcast has brought a boldness out of us as New Jersey residents. We're pumping our own gas.
I never really used to do it until we talked about it on the podcast. But now it's like whenever there's no one at the gas station, I'm just getting out and I don't care. Like no one's gonna say anything.
It's a Sigma move, man. It's better than Alpha. It's Sigma because you just hop out the car and start pumping gas, and there's something about it that's so empowering. You're like, I'm not waiting for the guy. And you know what? I got to be honest. I've done it a few times this week, and they always thank me for it. So
literally, the guy's probably inside seeing you pump gas and probably happy. He's like, all right, I'm going to stay in here pretending like no one came in here.
Yeah, he's definitely happy.
Before the podcast, were you guys ever at a gas station, the gas attendant is not coming out, and then you feel like an idiot, so you drive away and go to another gas station?
I've done it, yeah.
100%.
It's the worst feeling.
I didn't even think to pump it myself at that point.
Me neither.
And
I was always kind of scared to do it.
Well, I don't know if you can do it at the local. You know, like there's like knockoffs of Delta, like Delta on Route 22. There's Delta gas. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if a spot like a one-off spot like that will let you do it, but like Wawa, Quick Check, probably even Exxon, the big guys, they don't care.
No, all you do is put your card in and then go.
I always thought it'd be the other way around. Like the little guys wouldn't care, but the big guys, they're like have more rules. Like, corporate won't let you pump your own gas.
Dude, you see the workers at these Wawas and Quick Checks? These like teenage punks. They don't care, dude.
They definitely don't care.
They'll get in trouble. We won't get in trouble.
Yeah, but okay, so let's go back to the 23 cent thing. 23 cents in a month for gas to go up. What is going on in our world?
Like, what's next month going to look like?
Well, 23 cents in a month, that's a quarter. That's a quarter for a gallon of gas. I'm old enough to remember just a few years ago, we talked about it in one of our previous podcasts. Gas was below $2 a gallon not too long ago. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm really excited for this summer to go to Island Beach State Park. I don't know how many times I'll go if I got to spend $60 to get there and back in my Tacoma that burns gas like like an oil fire. Like it's crazy.
It's a shame, and hopefully it goes down soon, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Well, and now we have Ukraine and Russia fighting, and it's like, I don't know. I don't think that's going to help the price of oil.
Everything's going downhill right now, dude.
We're on a sinking ship. We're on the sinking ship of the sinking ship.
But my Jeep is still doing all right. So 240,000 miles. I'm really due for an oil change again.
It's amazing. That thing, you're not due for an oil change. You're due for your like transmission to blow up, I think.
I know, but it's just not happening. I'm driving so much, dude, and nothing's happening. Like, it's such an amazing vehicle. 11 years old now. She's running great.
Sobo, can you tell the story of the time that you put the note in Josh's glove box with what mileage his car was going to die at?
Yeah, we were driving one time. I mean, some backstory. Josh got this Jeep when we were in high school, pretty much. We've been to Montana in this Jeep. We drove to Montana. We've driven everywhere. That Jeep has been around the world and back. Or around America and back, I guess. Mm-hmm. And one day we were driving, and I just put a contract in it saying that the Jeep would die at 187,000 miles. I just felt that number in that moment.
He wished death upon my vehicle.
I put it in the glove box, and it's still going. So I guess I was wrong, and I can own up to being wrong.
Yeah, you were very wrong. Way off. I'm like, 60,000 above that right now? 60,000 extra miles, bro? That's crazy.
I don't buy it. I think you're messing with the gauge.
No, man. I wish I knew how. I would lower it so I could sell it for more money.
You would, dude. If you rolled those miles back, as soon as someone opens your door, they'd go, "This guy's lying."
I'm gonna do a giveaway on the podcast of my Jeep, maybe over the summer if I still have it. I get bored and feel like buy a new truck one day.
Give it to Aiden.
Yeah, I should give it to Aiden. Aiden, do you want a 2011 Jeep Liberty, 240,000 miles, runs like a brand new vehicle?
You know what, Josh?
There's some holes in it.
That would be an amazing write-off for the podcast if we started a business.
We could do a whole video like me gifting it to him.
Yeah, like you could donate it to him, and then we could write off like however much the Blue Book value of it.
That'd be so awesome.
The Blue Book value of it's gonna be like $200.
Well,
$100. They won't even give me $200 for that thing.
Oh man. Hey, on another topic, this isn't one of our official news stories for the week, but apparently the Cape May County Zoo has welcomed a new addition to their menagerie. That's the NJ.com headline. They welcomed a new monkey this week.
Whoop-de-doo, it's a monkey.
What? That's pretty cool. I always loved the Cape May Zoo. It's a great zoo down there.
Aren't they always having monkeys to all these zoos, though? Like, what's the big deal? It's a monkey.
It's a zoo. I guess that's kind of one of the selling points. But it says Cape May County Zoo has welcomed Lilo to their assemblage, which I don't understand that word assemblage or menagerie in the headline. It sounds like someone was looking up synonyms. But they welcomed a new monkey. It's a 10-year-old female common marmoset from the University of Pennsylvania School of Veterinary Medicine. That's awesome, man. Congrats to the Cape May Zoo.
Well, I'm going to one-up you, Josh. While you were setting up this story, I found it kind of boring. So I found an even better zoo story for you. Check this out. Stafford Zoo hires Marvin Gaye impersonator to encourage endangered monkeys to get it on.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this guy.
What does that even mean?
So this zoo, I guess the monkeys are, love season, mating season's coming up, and the monkeys are just not getting it on at the moment. So this dude, what's his name? Dave Largy, described as a highly experienced love song guru to serenade a group of Barbary, how do you say that word? Macaques, serenade a group of monkeys in the hope that he could help boost the monkey love this mating season.
Is there like a video we could watch?
Help boost the monkey love this mating season.
There's so much wrong with this story.
Look at this guy. He's singing to monkeys, bro. Check this out. This is such a better story. Sorry to everyone listening. That's him at the zoo.
I want to fire whoever's idea this was, but I also want to give them a raise.
I wish they showed the monkeys though. Like, there's no monkeys in the video, so
yeah. But that's like a waste. It's a waste of money,
bro. Maybe monkeys are into music, and that there's a secret that we don't know about that these zookeepers know.
Maybe.
I wonder how much they paid him.
Can you imagine getting that phone call? You're like, you're really down on your luck because you're a Marvin Gaye impersonator and you're not making any money.
We should get him on the pod.
He
might be an easy one. Yeah.
We can give him a call in.
We can ask him about like the mating experience.
That's an amazing story. And to me, I think, hey, if they're endangered, hopefully something good comes of it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's all you can really say about that situation. Stafford Zoo. Everyone else take notes.
Where is the Stafford Zoo? Did you look it up?
I don't know. It's Stafford. All I know about Stafford is The Office. Was that Connecticut?
Stafford Zoo. I can't even find it.
They didn't even say where it was in the article.
Is that even in America?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Look,
dude, what is NME.com?
It doesn't even say, dude.
A Stafford Zoo. Okay, hold on.
Just type in Stafford Zoo.
Okay, let's see. Marvin Gaye Zoo. Oh, a UK zoo hired a Marvin Gaye. Dude, this isn't even in America.
Dude, they didn't say anything in the article.
Man, no wonder. I was going to say.
I found it on Reddit.
That sounds like something that would just never happen in America.
I thought it was Stafford, Connecticut.
It's too
I was
fun.
like, our neighbors.
Stafford,
good
Connecticut
story.
sounds good too. We can go with Stafford,
I
Connecticut.
thought it was Stafford Township, New Jersey.
Jimmy thought it was New
Yeah,
Jersey.
that could be it too.
Isn't Popcorn Park Zoo in Stafford?
I don't know, man.
Let me look it up.
All I know is what's that one in West Orange?
I've never heard of Popcorn Park Zoo. It's in Forked River though.
Close enough. That's like a few towns away.
Okay, can we start a petition for all our New Jersey lovers? Can we just change it to Fork River?
No, Forked sounds so much better.
Forked.
That's not
Forked
Forked.
River? Come on.
Oh, it's Forked River.
It's Forked.
Forked.
Forked or
pronounced
Forked?
Forked.
Forked.
Forked River.
I don't like that word. It makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying something else.
All right, let's get into the stories for the week. James Parker Jr., are you ready for the stories?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Josh, are you ready?
So ready.
Okay. Woo. Start off with what's coming hot here. A truck driver spotted a UFO over Watchung, New Jersey while driving on Route 78.
Bro, I knew it. I knew we got aliens in the area. This whole entire time I've been telling you.
I'm not surprised. I'm not even surprised.
I've seen some crazy things, bro, in the sky. Jimmy's seen some aliens before.
I honestly once thought I saw a UFO. I was in the middle of the Pine Barrens. It was at night. All of a sudden, I saw these 3 lights really low, no noise at all. It was crazy.
Was it a DJI drone?
No. It was
it
so.
huge?
Jimmy,
I was in
was
front
it a
of this
drone?
tower, and all of a sudden, I thought the lights were attached to the tower, and then they moved out and came over us
Wow.
and kept going.
Ooh.
But the military base is right there, so
Yeah, they might be doing.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
It could be some new tech, right? Some surveillance tech.
I think it might have been a stealth fighter's landing lights.
Is that
but I'm
like a
not
no-fly
sure.
zone? You think or no?
I think you can fly around there, but I mean we're pretty close to the base at this point, so there's got to be some flight restrictions.
So, Tarvis Rivera was traveling on I-78 through the town of Watchung in central Jersey on Sunday. It says, he quoted, "I was driving my tractor trailer on I-78 eastbound in Watchung, New Jersey, and happened to look up and noticed a strange pulsating, extremely bright light, so I basically pulled over as soon as I could safely and recorded it. It was definitely not the moon, definitely not at the International Space Station, and it is definitely not an airplane." That's what he said. That was his statement.
Play the video.
Let me.
Let's investigate a bit here.
Let's see the video of this guy. See what he's got.
Wow,
to
he
say.
actually has a video of this object.
No, yeah, he
filmed
shoots it all.
I wonder if I could get this laptop volume.
Just
yo,
fast forward,
you know
I'm gonna
it's-
throw the audio in the video.
You know it's gonna be good. It looks kind of like a star.
It looks too.
Wow. Okay,
It looks like an orb.
I love.
It looks like an orb.
Can we
actually.
just talk about the name of the channel that uploaded this video?
What is it?
The hidden, the hidden underbelly 2.0.
Oh, they all got to it already, man.
I can't just say I want to be a UFO conspiracy theorist. I want to be all in with this crowd. Like, I want to go to the meet and greets.
Can we turn this Garden State podcast into an affiliate of theirs or something?
Okay,
I would love to get on their side.
The hidden underbelly 2.0 is saying that this guy, they posted his video. Let's see what the comments on this video are, because you know they're going to be delicious. They're just going to be out of this world fantastic.
Wait, stop comment.
Someone said it was almost certainly Venus. The brightness and elevation for NJ and accurate for the time of day. The apparent movement is commonly erroneous reported and is due to the movement by the guy that wrote this might have had a stroke before writing it. Some people are saying it's Venus.
Everyone's saying it's Venus, actually.
No.
Go back to the video. Go back to the video.
I'm a believer.
Let me see
it. He's saying it's not a star.
Now a message from our sponsors.
He's saying it's moving back and forth.
Wait, where?
I just love that he's on the side of 78 filming this.
Oh, I know, it's great. Wait, we'll go back. I want to see where he said it's moving. Like, do you actually see it like moving? I love this guy.
I want to have him on the podcast.
I'm not an astronomer.
We should have gotten him to call in.
No, dude, he moved his camera. He's like, oh, where to go?
He flipped his
I think
camera
no,
off.
yo, can't we see like Venus, Mars? Sometimes can we see? Don't we see like Jupiter
I
at some
think-
points during the year?
I think you can see Venus and Mars.
I'm pretty sure
kind
you
of
can.
regularly, actually. But nonetheless, I was kind of hoping that he saw a real UFO. My hope was,
Maybe he did. There's no proof that it was Venus.
that's true.
I don't care what the comments are saying.
You know, if there was going to be someone that was going to see a UFO and recognize it was a UFO, it'd be a truck driver. They're always driving, looking at the sky, right? They're always
All the
looking,
time. 100%.
So this guy, I trust him, man. And on Route 78, you got to have guts to pull over on Route 78 and just start filming the sky.
Well, the truck drivers, they own the road. They don't care. No one's going to mess with a trucker.
He sounds like like if you could cast a voice actor for a trucker,
100%.
that'd be the guy.
I loved his voice. I loved his personality, his enthusiasm. Tavis is his name?
I thought it was Travis. No, Tavis. You're right.
Tavis.
Let's see if we can find Tavis
Rivera. Let's
Again,
get a
the
pic.
internet's so cool. You can just Google someone and find what they look like. Tavis. Here he is. LinkedIn. Oh, no profile pic.
Truck driver at DHL.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much here. But Tavis, man, keep up the good work. Fight the good fight, man, because you know what? Who out here is really fighting for the UFO fight? You know, over the state of New Jersey, I feel like with all the light pollution, we never get any rumored aliens.
We really don't. A lot of people have reported about aliens in New Jersey, but there hasn't been any proven cases, unfortunately. Not at this time. So hopefully maybe this year we'll get something good.
Have you heard about what's happening with the UFOs? The Pentagon released a statement saying that they verified there was a UFO over California.
They verified it?
Yeah, because there's this video. There's a long story. There's a New York Times article on it somewhere, but there is this this pilot for, I believe he was flying, maybe for the Air Force, but I want to say Navy actually, a naval pilot, which sounds counterintuitive, but I think that's what he was. And he was flying over the coast, off the coast of San Diego, and he filmed this object that was it was a UFO, and it was shaped like a Tic Tac. And as he was filming it, they have footage of it on a heat camera showing that it went from like 15,000 feet to water level within like a second. And they were filming it on a thermal camera, and there was no heat pulsating off of it on camera, which means it has to use another propulsion system other than jet engines.
Oh, this is the guy on Rogan, right?
He was on I think Rogan. He was on a bunch of podcasts.
Yeah, and I know this one actually.
And the Pentagon actually came out and was like, "Yeah, we don't know what it was," and they had to release a statement because this guy was a pilot for like 30 years, and he said he never saw anything like it in his life, and he said it could move in any direction, unlike a plane that moves mainly forward, or up or down or left or right, but it could just jet from one direction to the next on a dime. So I don't know. I kind of believe.
We believe, man.
What do you think, Jimmy?
I believe in aliens.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's aliens or the Chinese.
Aliens.
What if the Chinese just have technology we don't know about?
No,
I mean, in the UK, they're serenading monkeys. Who knows what China's up to right now?
Well,
Jimmy's an alien.
We do have a theory on Jimmy Parks being an alien.
that's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. Well, hey, Tavis.
Tarvis. Sounds like a Tarvis.
Tarvis sounds like a planet in Star Wars. Tavis Rivera, man. Keep fighting the good fight, and if you see any more of these UFOs, film them. So we'd love to have you on the podcast if you ever happen to hear this. Give us a call. We want to talk.
Watchung, New Jersey, though.
Oh, over by the Res, man.
Yeah, bro. Watchung Reservation. Aliens are trying to do something there in the abandoned village.
Wait, I was going to say.
Some weird stuff in Watchung, bro. So who knows?
The abandoned village is so... Watchung Reservation in general, can we just talk for a second? Watchung Reservation is so weird.
Dude, it's the best.
Did you ever hear the story about the suicide tower in Watchung Reservation?
Yes, but please share it for our viewers.
So there is this water tower in Watchung, and we've walked to it before at night. And apparently in like the 70s, this kid in Mountainside murdered his parents with an axe and then went to this water tower and then jumped off of it and killed himself.
And we've been there. Like, we checked it out a few times. It's pretty creepy back there.
You can look it up. There's still articles on it. I've heard there's lots of... Like, Watchung Reservation is known for, like, cultic activity and, like...
I was going to say, wasn't there a little girl who was, like, found dead there?
So, I actually have a family friend that told me a story. Now, this might be folklore or it might be a true story, but this was my friend's mom. She grew up in Mountainside, and she said they found a dead baby in plastic bag in the like one of those rivers or the somewhere in the water over there. And so I don't know. I've heard a lot of weird stories like that.
It's a beautiful park. Like, if you're listening to this, you're probably like, I never want to go there, but it's beautiful during the day and night. We've been both times, and just some creepy spots, but it makes it more fun that way.
Horseback riding?
The beautiful park. Playground.
My sister has a really weird story about Watchung Reservation. I have to have her call in.
Yeah, I want to hear from her because I've only heard it from you before, but like she should call in and share.
I should ask her to
Do you know why Watchung stables are so beautiful?
I have a theory.
Why?
So, before Route 78 was there, that was all Watchung Reservation. And the old horse stables were right next to where they were building 78. So, they said that like it was a lot of pushback when 78 came through and like took out part of this like beautiful natural area. And the horses were too close, and they said the new road was too loud for the horses, so the DOT built this beautiful new stables there.
Wow. Well,
Nice.
I will say that if you go to Watchung Stables, it feels like you're almost nestled in this like little valley feeling thing. And I can only imagine what it would be like if they didn't have built 78 and that property went way back, because there's hills there. It's just a really nice area.
Beautiful. And that's why they also have those like animal crossings.
I was about to say
on
the animal
78.
crossings are pretty cool. You never see that anywhere else, really. Maybe they're starting to make more of those as time goes on.
I think they have more out west, but like I think they were pretty revolutionary at the time.
Yeah.
There was another murder that happened in Watchung. And I think that actually what happened was a guy went out, he let his dog out, and the dog was gone for a few hours, and it came back with like a human body, like a leg or something in its mouth. And they credited it to witchcraft. The actual story, I actually have it pulled up right here. It says, in 1972, the body of a teenage girl was discovered atop a cliff high above the abandoned quarry in the town of Springfield. The corpse was found thanks to a dog that brought home a badly decomposed human forearm to its
Sheesh.
master. So they credited it to witchcraft, Satanism, and all sorts of conspiracies. So I don't know what actually happened with that, but the Watchung Reservation,
what?
you go there to the deserted village, and it just feels like you're in like a weird thriller movie. I feel like.
It's really cool.
Do you remember when we went to there in high school at night?
Yeah, a few times.
Were you there?
Well, I've been at night a few times. Which one are you
The
talking
deserted village.
about? I know that, but what happened?
I just remember we went. I don't even remember, but it was just a weird. I don't know why
we were
went.
always hoping something would happen to us, but nothing ever did.
Get like abducted by.
Yeah, like
An
we
alien.
want to fight some animals or like UFOs or something, but nothing happened.
I wouldn't mind running into some people doing witchcraft. I just get a little fist fight with a witch.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not scared of that stuff, dude.
Yeah, me neither.
People have been talking about this my whole life. We've never seen anything like that happen. Is it actually happening? I want to see it for myself.
I grew up in Cranford, and I remember at the what's the name, Mohawk Park, there was this lady that claimed to be a witch, and she would bathe naked in the Rahway River. I remember one day I was walking to the Centennial Pool, and I was walking through the park, and I looked down. I was probably in 7th grade. I see this naked lady bathing in the river, and I was like, what is going on right now?
What?
And it was just like I just remember being actually creeped out by it because she was such a scary person. And I think they took care of that, but
And you guys got mad at me when I took a bath in the Rahway River. You guys all called me a weirdo. See, I'm not the only one doing it.
It's kind of concerning
You
that
guys
I
are all
know this other
sickos.
story.
I didn't even know about that lady story until he just said it. So.
Do you have second thoughts about bathing in the Rahway River now?
Absolutely not. It's a very clean river, despite what everyone says about it. It was a clear section. I could see to the bottom. That's all that mattered. There's a snake in the water a few yards away from me. Didn't bother me.
well, you're a bold man, and I think it's great that you did that.
It was a hot summer day, and we had a great time. So,
Wonderful.
hey, that's Jersey, right?
Speaking of Jersey, apparently there's only 4 K Marts that are left in the United States, and 2 of them are in New Jersey.
Bro, Kmarts are the meccas
The meccas.
of superstores. What do you even call them?
Discount shopping centers.
Discount shopping centers. Kmart is up here. Target right here. Bradley's right below Target. And And Walmart's all the way at the bottom. Bradley's, bro. I miss Bradley's.
I miss Bradley's too.
So that's why like we have to treat these K Marts so special. And like because remember when Bradley's went downhill? I'm so sad that I didn't get to go to Bradley's right before they closed. And now I got to go to K Mart before they all closed down.
I don't think people realize how truly massive K Mart was in the 80s and 90s.
Huge.
In the 90s, K Mart had 2,400 stores open, and they employed 350,000 employees. Target, I looked up the most recent report I could find was 2020 for Target. They have 1,800 stores, which means Kmart at its prime had 600 more stores than Target has right now. Can you imagine in like 20 years there being 2 Targets left? Like that would be a weirdly depressing reality.
Bro, this is what happened. Everyone went to Kmart and Bradley's, and then look who comes to town.
Yeah.
Walmart.
And Target.
Let's steal everyone and just build this mega store with it's a food store and a discount shopping center in one, and let's take over all the small guys. So Kmart's gone, Bradley's is gone, Target is going strong right now, but who knows what 20 years looks like for Target?
I don't know. I think Target's strategy is so solid. I think Target might be in it for the long haul. I could honestly at this point see Walmart dying. God bless you.
Thanks.
I could see Walmart dying despite the fact that Walmart is massive.
Yeah.
Like I think Walmart has more retail stores than anyone. I could
Probably,
be wrong on that. But I could see Walmart, I could see Target being the kingpin just because Target does everything so well.
I love Target.
We call it Target around here.
I don't go to Walmart really. I go to Target. It's so much better.
But look at Sears too. Who would have thought that Sears was going to close?
Yeah, that's a good point. I heard in the 70s maybe Sears was basically Amazon with like the amount of revenue they were making. They were unbelievably powerful. Sears is gone.
We would go to Sears on the weekends, dude. My grandpa would take me. It was like, dude, it was like going to the amusement park. Sears is so cool.
My dad used to take me to the Sears on Route 22, and I guess that'd be Watchung, North Plainfield area. And my dad had this thing where he could get a discount appliance like nobody's business. Like it'd be a dent in it, and he'd be like, "Look, what do you want to do for me?"
Yeah.
And he'd walk out of there one time. He literally got a washing machine for free, I believe, because the delivery was so late.
He's the man.
Yeah, he was a legend. And that's just Sears, man. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
So I think like Amazon is really the only big threat to Walmart at this point. But still, like everyone's always got to get something last minute. So they're not going to wait the next day to get their Amazon order. They're going to go to Walmart because it's right down the street because there's a Walmart 5 minutes from everyone. Literally.
Can I be honest? If I had to bet on Walmart, Target, and Amazon right now, this is going to be crazy. People are going to think this is stupid. If I had to bet on the 3, I think Target will last the longest. Honestly, I think Target's going to outlive both of them. I think Amazon, I just have this feeling like something's going to happen. They're going to get shaky. I mean, the public opinion is so negative against Amazon. And Walmart's never done it for me, man. I've never been to a Walmart and be like, this is a fun experience.
Nah, bro, me neither. Target, though. Target's so much fun, dude. Every state you go to Target, bro. It's always a fun time.
And everything Target does, like when Target makes like guys' clothing with that, remember that Goodfellow brand came out?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is pretty nice stuff. Like they're doing it right. Or like I don't know. I like their products. I think they do a good job. So I could see Target living the long haul, or lasting the long haul. I mean, obviously, realistically, Amazon will beat both of them, but I like Target.
Well, this Kmart, one of the lasting 2 Kmarts, we got one in, did you say where they're from?
Yeah, so there's 2 Kmarts left in New Jersey. One is in Westwood, and the other is in Avenel.
Literally 10 minutes from us. And I'm ashamed to say it's so close to us, but we don't even go. Because it's a wreck, dude. It's bad.
Have you been there?
Well, we went there in 2017 to film the rap.
Yeah.
So last time we were there, we filmed a YouTube video inside because we're like, oh, it's Kmart. We could do whatever we want in there because it's a wreck and no one's going to stop us. And it was bad in 2017. I can't believe it's still there now.
Just a mess.
5 years later.
Just an absolute mess.
I'm going to go there this week and take a photo for the Discord, dude. Like, it's got to look pretty crazy in there, dude.
You want to go together?
Yeah, it's so close to us. Let's go. Before they shut down, I don't know when they're going to be open.
One of the last 4 in America out of 2,400 stores.
Where are the other 2? Does it say?
Yes, I have the article right here.
Anywhere near us? Or?
Let me find where I put it.
Because it would be pretty cool if they're like across the country.
Oh, I'm in front of a paywall. Hold on one second. Here it is. So it's saying that the The only others are in Long Island, New York, and in Miami.
Wow, so random. How did
Yeah.
those two, how did all these four survive compared to everyone else?
Oh my goodness. It says at one time, K Mart operated almost 40 stores in Philadelphia and its Pennsylvania and South Jersey suburbs.
Dude, it was like Walmart. Like every 5 minutes from you, there's a K Mart. It's crazy.
Well, that's wild. And RIP K Mart. I doubt the one in Avenel. I'm surprised COVID didn't put it out of business.
Right?
That's amazing. That thing,
Yo, the fans are loyal, dude.
oh, that thing is crazy.
Yeah, dude, it really looks abandoned from the outside, and I was shocked when I saw it was still open one day. I was like, wait, I thought this went out of business like 10 years ago, but it's still open.
Yep.
So God bless them.
God bless Kmart. And let's go by this week.
Go.
Tom Holland visited a movie theater in South Orange, New Jersey this week for the premiere of his brand new movie.
Jersey.
The fans go wild.
He came to the best place in the world. That's for sure.
South Orange is not the best place in the world. It is nice, but it's not the best place in the world.
But it's Jersey, so that's all that matters for the headlines, bro.
That's true. We had Spider-Man in New Jersey. The kids nowadays, look, when we were young, Spider-Man was always cool. People cared about it. But nowadays, the Spider-Man hype is astronomical.
Yeah, because who was the other guy, the Spider guy?
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Oh, yeah, because it was Tobey Maguire, dude. No one cared about Tobey Maguire.
I like Tobey.
Yeah, that was like the last Spider-Man I actually watched, too. I didn't care for any of the other ones.
I remember watching that one in my friend's basement, however, at a sleepover. That was an awesome movie.
Have you seen the new one with Tom Holland?
I haven't, and I plan not to watch it.
Literally, everyone's talking about it, and I haven't seen it either because I'm not a 15-year-old.
So it says Tom Holland swung his this article.
This
so
article is
cheesy.
sick.
Says Tom Holland swung his web into South Orange recently for a screening of his film Uncharted. Peter Parker himself made a surprise entrance at South Orange Performing Arts Center Cinema Lab Theater, another long name, at a screening for a family and friends. So yeah, it was this Uncharted premiere. Uncharted is the name of the movie, and he's there just chilling. And I just it's pretty crazy to think about that he was in our home turf. That's like
dude,
3 miles from here.
That's so close, bro. I wish we knew. We could have like snuck in, met him,
yeah.
brought him onto the pod. Who knows?
Seems
like a nice kid.
Yeah, we need to get him to say you're watching the Garden State.
Yeah, in his accent, dude, that'd be so funny.
Oh, can I just say for any of our listeners, this is a really long shot. If you happen to ever run into Joe Pesci, film him saying you're watching the Garden State. And that's just throwing it out there.
Tom Holland, man, he's like, poor thing. He's coming here for a premiere of a new film, but every headline is Spider-Man related.
I think I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for whoever made the new movie. For him, man,
it kind of takes all like the attention off the new movie and puts it back on Spider-Man.
I think it was the second highest grossing movie ever, the new Spider-Man, something crazy like that.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good.
So I still am yet to watch it. But hey, if you're a Tom Holland fan and you're from New Jersey, you missed your chance. You could have met the guy, but guess what? You missed out.
Yeah, he probably just showed up for the premiere and dipped. Probably had a hotel in the city.
Yeah, there's a video of it, and like even when they intro him, he walks into the theater as they intro him, meaning like he probably didn't even stay to watch the movie. He probably just walked in and said hi and then dipped out.
Maybe he did something cool in New Jersey. I
do you
hope he
mean?
did.
What do you mean?
Like, I hope he didn't just show up. Like, I hope he wasn't in the city, showed up to South Orange for his premiere, then went right back to the city. Like, maybe he spent a few days here, did something fun.
Maybe he got some good pizza or a good bagel. I don't know.
He can't really walk around, right? Like, he'll just get swarmed everywhere he goes. He's that level?
Yeah, he's superstar level at this point. After the Spider-Man movie, he is absolutely superstar. Here's what it says, though. Holland's significant other, his Emmy-winning Spider-Man co-star Zendaya, was not there when he made his surprise appearance in New Jersey, but they were together at a recent Rangers game at Madison Square Garden wearing jerseys. So,
boo. New York.
Who cares about the Rangers?
Yeah, the Rangers trash, dude.
Not the Devils. That's all I'm going to say. Well, that's pretty cool.
I wish we were there.
If we were there, what would you want to ask him if you could ask him one question?
Well, I would recommend a few local spots to check out. Maybe go to the American Dream together with him.
Wow.
Ride like a roller coaster at the SpongeBob World or like surf. I don't know. snowboard.
Love it.
It would have been cool, but we probably couldn't even come close to him. Security would have stopped us.
Yeah, security definitely would have stopped us. And
High possibility.
It's amazing because when he walks in, it's ever see those old videos of Elvis where like the girls are squealing out of like excitement?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like that. Like they're just screaming.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like super loud, but they like just couldn't control their screams. So I guess when you're Spider-Man, you have that kind of power over people.
Must be nice.
This next story is maybe one of the most bizarre we got.
Let's go.
It says a man walking his dog helps rescue a Chihuahua that was abandoned in a urine-soaked bag near New Jersey train tracks.
People are sick.
Yeah.
Urine-soaked bag. Was it its own urine? Like, I hope so. I hope someone didn't pee in that bag.
Probably. It sounds like someone put a dog named Coco the Chihuahua in a bag and abandoned him. Here's what it says. Coco the Chihuahua is clean and safe after a Good Samaritan found the dog in a heartbreaking situation. According to a Facebook post from the South Jersey Regional Animal Shelter on Saturday, a man walking his dog near the train tracks in Vineland, I have nothing to say about South Jersey. I'm not going to say it. New Jersey, noticed a bag on the ground and saw the bag move and heard something inside. He immediately picked up the bag, brought it to an animal shelter. Inside was a young female Chihuahua. She and the bags she were in were soaked in urine, the South Jersey Regional Animal Shelter added. The shelter is now caring for Coco, who is shaken and lucky to be alive, along with her sharing her story. The rescue also posted a video of Coco breaking free of the filthy bags. Why did they film that? Just get her out of the like they waited to film it?
Yeah, they're just watching her like crack out of her shell or something.
That's a little bit bizarro.
Bro, that's wild. But who's putting dogs in bags and just leaving them on the side of the road? Like, what causes a person to do that, bro?
No idea. Well, a Chihuahua, I could do that to a Chihuahua probably.
That's, dude, don't say that.
We're gonna the animal people are gonna be after us.
No, dude.
No,
like,
it's messed up
I
regardless.
could never, bro.
I saved the Chihuahua's life one time.
Doing what?
It was just loose on Raritan Road, and I was driving, and it was just running all over the place. So I pulled over, and I grabbed it. It was like trying to bite me, and I walked it back to the owner's house. I carried it back, and
Wait, he had a tag on it, or you knew who it was?
he had a tag, and he was just out for a walk, and I just brought him home. You know, I was just trying to do the right thing.
You're a hero.
I am.
That's
Some
awesome.
would say I'm a hero. But they said at the end of the article, if you recognize Coco or have information regarding who may be responsible for the horrendous act, please contact them immediately at 856.
Hey, whoa. Contact us.
Okay. So we get the reward?
And then we'll contact the authorities because, you know, we know some people on the inside. We'll handle it. So if you see this dog or you have any information, reach out to us and then we'll figure out what's going to happen afterwards.
Jimmy, tell me one thing about Vineland, New Jersey that I need to know.
Ooh, they got some nice train tracks there.
Wait a
Great.
second. What is in Vineland? I just Googled it. There's the Palace of Depression. What is that?
I have no idea. The only thing I actually truly know about Vineland is there used to be this music venue there called Hangar 84. And I always
That
wanted to go.
was in
That was
Vineland, bro. I
yeah.
remember that in high school. Everyone when we went to Hangar 84.
Did it close down?
Yeah, it shut down a few years ago.
Wait,
dude, that was a
sad.
big venue.
That was a
bro.
music. That looks so sick.
I remember always seeing like people going to shows at Hangar 84.
Yeah, I always wanted to go, but I didn't have my license at the time.
Dude, you're
And
right.
My mom would never drive me 3 hours to Vineland.
Hold on. I'm
Did
looking
they
this
knock
up.
Hangar 84 down or like what happened to it?
I don't know. All I know is it closed down. There's no easy way to get to Vineland either.
Okay, so I'm just looking up the Palace of Depression, and I'm looking at photos of it, and I still can't figure out what it is.
It's like a weird New Jersey spot.
There's a menu there, and like a
Oh, it's a restaurant.
no, it's
What is?
the Palace of Depression, the strangest house in the world.
Is there a wiki for it? You could
Yeah,
probably
let me
find some
look it up.
info.
Let's find out what the Palace of Depression is about. The Palace of Depression was a building made of junk that was located in Vineland, New Jersey, built by an eccentric George Daner, a former Alaska gold miner who lost his fortune in the Wall Street crash of 1929. The amusement was known as the strangest house in the world and the House of Junk. and was built as a testament of the willpower against the effects of the Great Depression. Well, that's pretty cool, actually.
And it's still there now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a second. So look, this guy, George Daner, that's him. Why does the guy that works there now look just like him?
Wait, I thought that's him. That's not him?
Maybe that was him like 40 years ago. Oh, the
it's
cars
probably,
do look old.
Yeah, it's probably an old photo.
I don't know, though, because in 1929, if this was 1980, there's no way.
They should just keep hiring lookalikes, dude. That's pretty cool.
That's really strange, but...
I want to. We gotta go there now. Like, obviously,
Palace of Depression. I'm down to go.
Everyone listening, Google the Palace of Depression right now in Violin. It looks pretty cool.
It looks a little depressing.
Well, yeah, it's the Palace of Depression, Josh.
That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, it's supposed
Why
to be
name it
depressing.
that, though? Why not name it like the Palace of something
at the
else?
same time, it looks like this is some place I would have gone in high school, like adventuring with my friends, and we would have a blast. It looks really cool.
It does look cool. We got to make a trip down to Vineland. Vineland is also where that crash happened, right? The Vineland, New Jersey rampage, the Baco rampage of 21.
Baco
Yeah, it was in
Rampage.
Vineland.
Yeah, dude.
Was that 21 or 22?
Wild times, 21.
Crazy times in the Vine. So, I don't know. So with the Chihuahua situation, I would say if you got information, you can call 856-691-4111.
Just text or
can
just
just
maybe
text
like
us in
message
Discord.
me on Discord. It's easier that way. We'll handle a reward.
If someone actually was like, I know that dog, I'd be amazed. Like, come on.
Yeah, they all look the same.
I know Coco. Wait a second. Like, that would be, I just don't see it happening.
I just want to say, man, if you don't want your dog, like, don't throw it into a bag and try to suffocate and kill it.
Yeah.
Bring it to a shelter or do something humane. Don't just leave it on the side of the road for it to die like that.
That's really good advice. And I think you just changed some people's minds.
I probably did, dude.
I think there's someone out there listening right now that's not going to do that.
You got to be mentally insane, dude, to actually do that, though. You got to be like murder status. Because, like, come on. If you don't like something, just there's ways to get rid of it properly.
Yeah.
And, give the dog a new owner. Like, not throw it into a plastic bag thinking that you're going to get away with it. That's just disgusting.
Well, me and Shelby were watching one of those murder mystery shows that are really dumb, but you kind of just like watching them. And they were talking about how like every single one of these murderers started with animals. They always start killing animals and hurting animals, like the antisocial thing, and then they move on to people. So it would be worth finding the person that hurt Coco.
100%, yeah.
Coco's clean and safe and not in a bag anymore. Although, I don't know, I was going to make a weird joke there, but I'm going to leave that.
Yeah, I think we just leave it as is.
Leave
It's
it alone.
appropriate.
Just leave it alone.
Coco.
So, is that it, Josh?
We're 47.
We're at 47 minutes of fun. Well, that's another week of the news. And if you have a news story, we're going to ask that you would send it to us on Discord. We'd ask that you join the Discord because that's where the conversation happens. Or follow us on Instagram. Send us a DM if you see a story. We need more news. The thing is, like, some weeks the news in New Jersey is nuts. It's just off the walls. You got people like throwing a chihuahua in a bag and then UFO sightings. And then some weeks it's literally like only people getting hit by cars on highways. And
Yeah, dude. Some weeks are just slow and boring and dry. And like you said it best, dude.
we need to get some submissions from our viewers. We need to put a link in our bio where they could email us like a video of like a fight at their school or something.
We can
Not that we
figure it
didn't endorse
out.
a fight at a school, but that's just an example I think of like that people film with their phones.
Yeah, come on. Be part of the podcast. Send us some stories. Get on the Discord.
And
a fun time.
You want to talk about merch a little bit for a second?
Oh, and last week I said our merch is coming soon. And this week we have a special update. Our merch is still coming soon.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. No official release date
Yeah,
yet.
it's coming. Just wait on it. It's gonna be worth it.
Working on the deets, guys. All right.
And I'm just so excited at the fact that we're gonna have Garden State merch. We're building something amazing here.
Mitch.
We just reached yesterday.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about when you're like, anything exciting happened this week? I was going to say we reached 50K followers,
Yes.
but I forgot to say
Today.
it. Yeah.
50,000 on TikTok in less than 3 months.
Wild. So grateful, man.
That's crazy.
So cool. People are listening to the news that we're providing for Jersey. So every little comment matters too, guys. Like someone commented saying like, this podcast is like my favorite in the world. And like, we don't take that lightly. That's the coolest thing to hear. And we're very thankful for that.
Yeah, whenever I read one of those comments from someone that's like, wow, one kid commented like, this is better than News 12. I listen to you guys nonstop. That made me like, wow, I actually want to keep
We
doing this.
screenshot those and just text each other because we're like, this is so cool.
Yeah,
Keeps us going.
Because most comments on TikTok make you lose faith in humanity. I'm just going to say it. Like, we'll post a video and people comment things that are so ridiculous.
That don't make any sense.
0 sense.
And they think they're right all the time, dude. It's hilarious.
People are out of their minds, but that's Jersey, baby. That's the Garden State. That's what we're up against in this state.
Amen, brother.
Hey, Josh, when we run for governor and what would it be? Attorney General, assistant to the governor?
Assistant.
Lieutenant governor.
I want to
Lieutenant
be
governor.
assistant governor, not assistant too.
LT.
Oh, you want to be governor? Or?
I want to be assistant governor.
Okay, so I'm going to be the governor?
Yeah.
When we run, I think that this podcast is going to be great, like campaign footage. We've been talking about this state for so long.
Of course,
love
yeah.
it here, man. We're going to fight for this state.
All the time.
And I want to be governor one day. I've said this my whole life. I want
You
to be
will
governor of
be. You
New
will
Jersey.
be governor one day.
I think I need to go to law school.
Yes.
Maybe Rutgers Law.
Yeah. I know.
And maybe I need to do some political stuff before I dive in. But
You're young. You still have so much time, bro.
Thanks, man.
They don't want people like younger than 40 anyway for the job. So you got plenty of time.
That's true. I could see it. I could see you and me, man. We could be doing this thing long enough. We should just keep at it. And
I
then
love
maybe
it.
one day we run for governor and instead of getting our beach passes for Island Beach State Park, we go to the governor's mansion.
Yeah, because you'll
You know,
be living there.
Yeah, we'll be living there. You can come down with the kids, come over with the wife. you know?
Yes.
Hopefully you got a wife by then.
Maybe one day.
All right. Jimmy, any thoughts on that? Would you be a part of the campaign?
I would hope so.
Okay. You'd be
I want like commissioner of health.
Sure.
Is that a role?
Yeah.
What would you like to do to help people with their health?
I would change the whole system.
I think I've thought a lot about health actually, because last thought here. I think gym classes in high school are nonsense. We should be making them to like little military academies where kids have to run a certain amount of miles. Jimmy, that's my directive to you as the health commissioner for New Jersey.
I'm on it.
All right, just write that down. Write that in your notes somewhere.
Whatever you need from me, boss, I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, we could have a New Jersey Discord going, and I'd be in there. But that's
Yeah.
all I have to say today. Anything you got, Cho?
That's all I got to say too, man.
Jimbo, anything?
That's all I got to say.
Well,
I think we just got to keep going out looking for these stories. If everyone wants to help submit some stories too, that'd be great.
we're fighting for this state.
All the time.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. Have a good week.
This candle smells really good. Have a great week, guys. Jimmy, you didn't say bye.
Bye.
You're watching the Garden State. The Dirty Jers.